Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Terry McLaurin, oh my God. This man's wrestled the ball away from Stephon Gilmore. Let's go!
This is why we paid him.
Yes, sir. That money, bro. Yes, sir. Oh, hold on, Abdullah. Hold on, fellas. Man, hold on, fellas. Rookie year. See, that's rookie year. Let's go.
Vintage. They ain't never gonna make that jersey.
Let's go. What a win, Timothy. Yes, sir. What a win. 17-16 against the Indianapolis Colts. This team did not make it easy.
Never
makes struggling. They were struggling for most of the game. The Colts were as well. We were up 7-6 at the end of the third quarter. Then things started to get a little cray-cray in the fourth quarter. And we were down at one point by, I think, 9 points. We scored a field goal. Then we were down by 6, 10-16. And then the legend of Terry McLaurin, but also the legend of Taylor Heinicke. I don't know, guys. I know we criticize this man, and I know he makes a lot of mistakes. But at the end of the day, like, I don't know what quarterback I've trusted more in late game situations than Taylor Heinicke. I know in our team. Let me say this, on our team. And I know that's not saying too much given the quarterbacks that we've had in the past, but bro, this man's drove us down the field. But we got to start with Terry. This man's literally wrestled the ball away from Stephon Gilmore, bro.
Stephon Gilmore.
My man said, "Give me that,
bro."
It kind of reminded me of the Falcons last year when Taylor just threw it up.
This is my house.
Now this was better, Abdullah. This was even better.
Yeah,
bro.
I agree. I agree. 100%.
Oh my, bro! I literally was.
Wait! I just thought of something. Y'all know Halloween is tomorrow, right? Who better than to win the game on the day before Halloween than Scary Terry?
Yes, sir.
Who better, bro?
Great point, Evan. Great point, Evan. Like, legitimately a great point. I didn't even think about that. He showed, not only did he show up for Halloween, he showed up for his hometown, right? His hometown. So, I mean, he played there 4 times.
The man is now 5-0 at Lucas Oil Stadium. He won there in high school, he won there in college, and he just won in the NFL, bro. He don't lose in Indy. Lose in Indy.
Wow. When we were down 16-7, I was just confused because I knew we played. I thought we played better than the Colts today. I mean, we forced a couple of turnovers. I mean, the Colts quarterback, Sam Elder. Sorry, I just don't see it yet. Maybe he might develop into something, but I didn't see it.
A bigger Taylor Heinicke. He wears number 4,
but not as good. But not as good though. And I don't know. I was like, will this team come back? Will Taylor Heinicke do one of these performances where late game situation, this man's just out of nowhere makes a run, and obviously he had massive help with Terry McLaurin with that one catch. But even before that, Taylor Heinicke had a fourth down conversion. That was crazy. You know, if it was Carson Wentz, that would have been a sack. I'm just saying. I'm not comparing the two. I'm just saying it was Carson.
It was a 2-yard gain on 3rd and 6.
Yeah. I definitely, but personally on that 4th down, like with the pocket collapsing, I personally think it would have been a sack with Carson Wentz, but Taylor Heinicke, I don't know, man. I don't know what it is with him. And it's not just the way he plays. It's just, he just galvanizes the troops, man. He just, like, his energy. And Terry, let me be quiet. Let me be the silent leader. Like, let me motivate the troops. The last 2 weeks, Abdullah was the first to mention this in our group chat. He was like, I love seeing the emotion. Bro, facts. Scary Terry, it's Halloween season. Like Evan said, perfect timing for sure. They're gonna market the hell out of the Scary Terry connection for Halloween.
For
the next
Halloween.
couple days. Yeah.
Well,
go ahead, Evan.
Something real quick. At some point we gotta talk about how Taylor Heinicke turns into a completely different person after he throws a pick, bro. Because this happened 2 weeks in a row. Like, the man comes out and looks completely just lost against the Packers, throws a pick, suddenly turns up, and we win the game. Then in the 4th quarter in Indy, he just looks completely stumped by this Colts defense. Throws a pick, next drive, turns up, 2 straight touchdown drives, and not 2 touchdown drives, 2 straight scoring drives, and we win the game. At this point, I feel like it's best for everybody if Taylor just throws that pick in the first quarter and gets it over with, so that man can go absolutely berserk on the defense the rest of the game.
Yeah. Wow.
Abdullah.
He has heart, dude. Like, I know, like, physically he's not built, but man, this man will just never give up, and that's just something we haven't seen in Washington and the quarterback position for so long. And it's so it's the legend of Taylor Hunt. This man was literally trying to get his master's degree a few years ago, and now he's game-winning drives. How can you hate against this man?
Yeah, we gonna have a quarterback conversation some other time, but like Taylor Heineke, he the guy for now. He is the guy for now, and like long term's a different story, but I don't see how you look at the end of the game against the Packers and the end of this game and say Taylor Heineke is not the guy.
That's like, he's a Cowboys fan, so he's always got time in to hate on it.
If I'm correct, Virginia Tech is more represented on this team than Old Dominion is, Abdullah, to be fair.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean, I think in the NFL in general, to be fair. But no, that's a good point. And I'm just still at a loss for words after that late game situation, man. Like, I don't know. I was like, is Taylor going to throw a pick, like another pick, or like is something going to go wrong? And like for Taylor, I don't know, man. Like, I gotta give this man's credit. Like, I know we
give him credit.
Talk about Terry. No, I got to.
We quick with the criticism. We got to be quick with the credit too.
Exactly. Let me say this. That defense for Washington.
Oh my God!
It's definitely turned around.
Now go real, man.
And it's time to put respect on Jamin Davis. It's time to put respect on Jamin Davis because this man straight up won us the game, bro. Like we can point to Terry McLaurin and rightfully so. We can point to Taylor Heineke and rightfully so. But this man, Jamin Davis, the Colts had it 3rd and goal at the 1 yard line, and they was about to go up and they was about to score a touchdown, really put the game away, kind of. And Jamin just burst through the line and creates a negative play, bro. That saved the game.
Mm-hmm.
Notice, Indy scored a field goal on that drive instead of a touchdown, and we won by 1 point. Jamin saved the game.
Jamin Davis.
And he had a pretty good game today, too.
And before the tackle for loss, he got beat in coverage, and it was just a great way to bounce back. A great tackle.
Yeah. I definitely think it's no coincidence that this defense has been much better over the last couple of weeks.
Hopefully,
Jamin Davis being also better too.
Chase Young coming back soon. Hopefully,
I think he's for sure coming. No, I think he's for sure coming back next Sunday though. That's what that's what I've heard.
Yeah, because it's like if being patient with Chase means we lose a game or two, so be it. But I'd rather lose a game or two now than lose 2 or 3 seasons down the road. You feel me?
Yeah. No, that's a fair point. I will say it. So Roger Smith brings up the online. How many sacks did we give up today, if any?
I think it was
like 2.
Yeah.
I will say this though.
Let's see.
I will say this. Even if it was a low number like that, we gave up a lot of pressures today, guys. Like Taylor Heineke, this is why I give him. This is half of the reason why I give him so much credit. This man was moving around the pocket, was escaping the pocket, even with all the pressures that came his way, especially on that last drive. How many times was this man almost sacked? And he just ran out of the pocket and just made Taylor magic happen. I don't know.
I do have a number on the sacks. The offensive line gave up 2 sacks for 13 yards.
Yeah. But it felt like Heineke faced a lot of pressure.
It's like when, like, if you look at it, you're like, yeah, Carson would have definitely got sacked there. A
lot more times. Yeah. A lot more times. What a win, man. What a win, bro. We're 4-4. We're down and out, 1-4.
They always do this to us, man.
We did not see this coming 3 weeks ago, and it's okay. It's okay to admit that because pretty much nobody saw this coming because the way we was looking at the schedule is like going forward, it's like maybe we beat Chicago. But even that, like, because they're the Bears. But man,
oh, the Bears.
But most of the fan base had the Packers as pretty much a scheduled loss. And I'm telling you, that's what's actually no. That's not what turned the season around. What turned the season around was the goal line stand in Chicago. But Green Bay was the moment. Green Bay was the moment you knew that this team might be on to something.
Tim has a fair point. He has a fair point. All that talk about keeping that same energy from the team. Okay, we were wrong. We were wrong. A lot of us.
All of us.
Yeah, we were wrong. And actually,
we gotta be fair, bro.
But let's say this.
Keep that energy. We was wrong.
Evan, let me say this though. I think all the way back then, all of us were saying we hope to be wrong. We hope that we're 1,000% wrong, and this team turns it around, and that's literally what makes being a fan so great. You know, the turnarounds, the victories at the end. And ultimately, the last 3 weeks, we've had 3 straight victories. All those people chirping, "Oh, the Commanders are trash. The Commanders are trash," including myself. I'm not trying to be a hypocrite here. Proven wrong. We're 4-4.
Pessimist.
Yes, I checked the playoff picture. The 49ers technically have that 7th spot right now, but they're also 4-4. And we're right outside. We're actually the first one in the hunt. So,
and the Niners have a bye next week. So,
shout out to XJ's for the donation.
If we beat Kirk,
I was gonna say this, guys. I just want your honest opinion about this. Imagine if we had like Kirk Cousins for the first 3 quarters and then Heineke in the 4th quarter as a quarterback. I feel like that would be like the perfect. I know. I feel like that would be the perfect combo. That was just something I was thinking about. Thinking about the upcoming matchup and stuff.
It's Taylor Heineke in the 4th. Tell him to throw a pick on his first throw. Then we don't.
Then you go.
Then we not losing, bro.
Yeah.
Because then we gonna get pissed off Taylor, bro. Then we gonna get pissed off Heineke, and we not losing after that.
Yeah, Tim. I mean, I think all of us have to admit we're wrong. But at the end of the day, I think what makes us real fans is not only sticking by this team and watching the games, but producing content for this team and not wavering in that aspect. Abdullah had great content. Evan had great content. Noah had great content. Even I've been a little bit busy last couple of weeks, but we're all here and we're supporting this team. We support this team when we're 1-4, 1-5, 1-6. We also support this team when we're 4-4, 6-4, whatever it is, right? Like we're here. We don't waver. We're a loyal group of fans. I don't care what anybody says. And our team, our team made us proud, bro. Our team made us proud these last couple weeks, especially today. Like I get it. Everybody's gonna say, "Oh, we played against Sam Ellinger. Oh my gosh, why are you guys so excited?" But the way the game,
we played against the Colts defense.
Thank you, Evan.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Because if we would have lost this game, that's who we would have lost to.
What's up for Abdullah in here? Yeah, a lot of his friends and roommates, they're in the chat. But we love it. We love seeing it.
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh, bro. Stephen Doe, I've had a few heart attacks, broken a few bones.
You converted religious.
A religious point. But oh my gosh, bro. What a win.
That's the thing, though. That's the
Ladies
thing.
and gentlemen, open your books to the book of Taylor, chapter 4, verse 17.
Timothy.
And Taylor's drop sack.
Oh my gosh.
And doth he rolled and was blessed by the football gods with a one-on-one coverage for Terry McLaurin. Amen.
Oh man.
Amen. Oh man, dude. I don't know what
I'm speechless.
I mean, our defense was top notch today, the entire game. I was really scared that our offense was going to cost our defense the game just because of us scoring only 7 points through 3 quarters. Really, through most of the 4th quarter, we had 10 points, but Antonio Gibson had a touchdown today.
Yep. Derek Forrest. We need to talk about
fumble, right?
On Jonathan Taylor. What a hit and recovery by Casey Toohill.
And that was right when Jonathan Taylor was getting hot too.
Yep, definitely.
That was right when he was getting hot.
Yeah,
yep.
I agree.
How about us containing Jonathan Taylor throughout the entire game?
Had less than 80 yards rushing? 90?
That was exactly where I was about to go. I'm pulling up the stats on Jonathan Taylor right now. 16 carries, 76 yards.
Wow.
The average, to be fair, the average is pretty nice, but at the end of the day, that's an average. Especially in the last drive, 4.8. At the last drive though, we were bottling him up. I know. I don't know if you guys heard. There were some boo birds that were bringing like thrown by the Colts fans on that last drive that they had on offense because they were up 16-10. And I would be mad too if I was a Colts fan because they didn't try to get the first down. They were just trying to run out the clock for no reason.
Lost to the lowly Commanders.
Yeah, the lowly Commanders, man. Yeah, we are moving up the power rankings. Not that those matter, but we are moving up the power rankings. We are
up to 27 and dare us to do something about it, bro.
Bro, I checked the power rankings from last week. They still had us like 5 spots below the Packers, and that freaking
they are not going to put us above the Packers, bro.
They should. They should though. We are a better team.
We could lose every single game the rest of the season. We could win every single game the rest of the season. They still going to find a way to say we're not as good as the Packers.
We could win the Super Bowl, and we probably still wouldn't be up in the power rankings.
Yeah, they'll still refer back. They'll still refer back to 2011. What was that, Evan?
Like if we win the Super Bowl, they would have us at like 15 in the final power rankings.
And that's too high.
That's too high. Yeah.
And you still have people saying that's too high, bro. That's the crazy thing.
Oh, what a game!
X-Shades. Who are these people?
I think it's one of my friends, dude. They're just like,
what is going on? We appreciate the donation, though.
Yeah, thank you.
Trazy, DMV Sports 3, DMV in the chat. Yes, sir. We got to win. Oh, sorry. Abdullah mentioned Derek Forrest. How about that safety duo? Cam Curl, highest rated safety.
Michael Pittman, man.
Bro. Oh, Michael Pittman. That was a terrible drop. That scared me. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, yeah. That scared me.
Because I would have put them at like, what, maybe 45 at the yard line? Like with a timeout, I think. Or if not a timeout, they still had some time to
they had one
more play.
But like the whole thing is it would have been like 17 seconds.
Yeah.
And knowing Indy, knowing Frank Reich, you know the next play was going to be like an underneath route. You knew it was going to be like an underneath route for like 3 yards or whatever. So even if he would have caught that, you get the feeling Frank Reich would have Frank Reich this up.
Yeah, he's a Broncos fan tonight. Best comment in the chat.
Kick that man out.
Get him out of here.
I'm horny for Heineken. If you are of age out there, go to your fridge, crack open a Heineken, and enjoy your night.
I'm not gonna say that.
But not that. I will not say that.
I'm not gonna go that far, bro.
Yeah, I am not gonna go that far either.
I mean, guys, like this is fun, dude. Like making this content. I'm tired of bashing this team, the team name. Dan Snyder wins the Jim Irsay. Him and Jim Irsay.
Oh, true.
We really had to do that to Jim Irsay, bro.
Yes, sir. Went at him at the media, rightfully so. But the team that won was the team in Washington.
I'm just so happy, man. We're 4-4, bro. Like we really thought this would just be another lost season, and maybe we would get a couple wins. But like, I mean, in terms of playoff hopes, you know what's crazy though? What really sucks is that the rest of the division is crazy good, man. Yeah, that's what really sucks. The Eagles, I know they lost. They did lose.
Seahawks are legit, man.
No, let's talk about the Seahawks, bro. Geno Smith,
he is turning back the clock.
What? Like, I'm sorry. I'm like utterly shocked by the Seahawks.
New York really just lost to a guy named Geno.
Yeah, man.
No, we can't discredit Geno.
A guy named Geno. That is hilarious.
I get the Jets thing, but like Geno Smith, the Seahawks, bro, Kenneth Walker,
DK, Tyler. I mean, dude, the Giants are a good team, and the Seahawks. I really thought they were going to be a bottom 3 team in the East, man. Or in the league.
Oh, I mean, I don't know if should I play it? Should I play the song? I know that's an automatic copyright, right? I'm assuming.
Nah, yeah, probably.
I don't know.
But
I play that the Commander's Left Hand Up song that we were referencing at the very beginning. I mean, it might not be. I don't know. But I will say this, Hawk. You know, sure as hell, I played after wins. You know. Right after this, I'm gonna play that. I know, Abdullah. Let's be honest, Abdullah. You weren't necessarily, feeling, the song, right? Like the music video and stuff.
Not at all.
I was an automatic. Like I loved it, and I continue to love it. I love the energy. And we are gonna play the heck out of that song this week.
I'm gonna still put the left hand up though.
Yes, sir. Left hand up.
Left hand up.
Left hand up for sure. Left hand up for sure. Bobby McCain. Yeah, I mean, our entire defense, bro, starts with Jamin Davis. I mean, Jonathan Allen, bro.
Daron Payne.
Hey,
that man.
And it's like, you think about it. From the Commanders' defense, the last 3 games, Chicago, 1 scoring drive. Like, they went, like, the full length of the field. The Packers, 2 scoring drives where they went full length. Andy only had 1 of those. Indy only had. Actually, I don't even think they had one.
Yeah, oh, you're right. You're
I
right.
don't
The
even
21
think
points,
I don't even
but
think they
return
scored
pick
on a
six.
drive that started on their side of the 50.
Yeah. Without our leading tackler, Cole Holcomb, David Mayo was
Yeah,
playing.
talk about that. John Bostic.
And instead of
Oh, Bostic was playing.
Center today and only gave up 16 points, bro. That is a classic win.
Evan Abdullah, you know how I feel about John Bostic. You know how I feel about John Bostic.
Oh, yeah.
And he's still.
You're his biggest fan, Noddy. You're definitely his biggest fan.
There's one thing we missed today. David Mayo almost got a pick.
I know. He had went through his hand.
Bro, I swear, if David Mayo would have got that pick, that would have been all we talked about on this stream, regardless of how the game went.
Yep.
Like Commanders lose 45-0, but David Mayo had an interception.
Roger Smith brings up, I believe, the offensive coordinator for the Seahawks. Yeah, I also Pete Carroll, man. He's up for Coach of the Year honors. To be honest with you, as well as Brian Dable in New York. But yeah, shout out to the Seahawks. I kid you not, I literally thought they were gonna be one of the worst teams. I think everybody thought after
top 5 pick. I thought they were gonna have that.
The roster wasn't great in anything, or we thought it wasn't great, but
the draft, did they hit it in the draft?
I mean, yeah, Tim, that's what's up. That's what's up. When this team wins, we all eat. We all eat. Exactly. So shouts out to Tim. Appreciate your support as always in the chat and outside the chat. Yeah, I mean, Seahawks, I'm sorry. I know we're talking about the Commanders, but it's just it just still blows my mind how good they are, because I have a friend in one of my classes who's a Seahawks fan, a big Seahawks fan. We always talk about it before class every Monday. Just how he's even so shocked about how the Seahawks are doing. And Broncos, they won.
They won today.
They won, yeah. But they're 3-5. It wasn't great. Russell
never
Wilson.
Great.
Yeah.
We dodged the bullet.
Definitely.
We dodged the bullet.
Didn't even think we'd be saying that.
I know.
Shout out to Curtis Samuel, 4th and 6. It just play. I love how I know Scott Turner wasn't great, but when he uses him on those jet sweeps, it's just perfecto.
All right, we are men here at DMV Sports Zone. We got to admit when we were wrong. So we owe an apology to 2 players that we really should have apologized to a couple weeks ago. We owe an apology to Antonio Gibson, and we owe an apology to Curtis Samuel. For
Curtis, since week 1, we've been on the whole Curtis. Get it in the offseason and before.
All the talk ever since the offseason, Curtis has always heard Antonio Gibson's a fumble machine. I don't think Antonio Gibson has a single fumble this season, and Curtis has just been an absolute
or single fumble loss. I'm assuming.
A Swiss Army knife.
Yep.
For this offense, we've used him at running back. We've used him at receiver. He's basically been Deebo Samuel for us.
Yep, I agree.
And it's we owe both of them an apology, man.
He's the conversion getter. He's the conversion getter first and foremost, and I think that's the most important.
And I'm always credit Noah for this. He started, and I agree with him. When we use Antonio Gibson in the passing game out in space, he is deadly.
Yeah, we saw that today. I think that's 2 receiving touchdowns in 2 weeks, right? He had one last week as well. Yeah, back in the end zone. So shouts out to Antonio Gibson. Brian Robinson, I don't think did too much today. 8 carries, 20 yards on the ground. I mean, I have him on my fantasy team, but I could give 2 Fs. We won.
Okay.
My fantasy team also won, but we won. We won. Which
fantasy comes we won. Commanders though.
Exactly. Always.
JD is still slipping though. That was kind of.
Oh my gosh, bro! I was so pissed, bro.
I'm not gonna hold you.
He always slips. I know he always slips though. Evan, he's been for as much as we love JD, and I'm not gonna lie, his role has definitely been diminished this year. But for as much as we love him as a pass catcher and stuff, this man as a runner always slips. He always slips. I've noticed this. Every single time he has the ball in his hand as a carrier, it's just his. I don't know. It's the turf monster always gets him. I feel and it's just I don't know what's going on.
And also, Taylor was short on that third round run. I don't know if you guys saw that. It was I think it was the first half where he could have had the first down, but it just reminded me of that Green Bay game of last
the Packers.
Yeah, but then Ellinger did the same exact thing.
Yeah, bro. Can I say
That's
something?
Hilarious.
The only tweet that I kept up throughout the game before obviously the Terry McLaurin tweet was about the refs on that play. I'm sorry. I know we give the refs like a lot of hate and like they criticize them. That's a insanely good call. No, and game speed? That was not clear, Evan. Game speed, that was not clear.
It was not
clear. That was not clear.
You can understand it, but
yeah. Obviously on replay, yeah.
But you would have had to replay it because inevitably if they called it first down, Ron would have thrown the challenge flag. And then it would.
That's what I mean though. They got it right on the first call. And I don't know. I thought that was pretty good. I want to give the refs props when they deserve it. I felt like they deserved it on that play.
They called a good game today.
Yeah.
They called a good game today, man.
Also, shout out. I know I give him a lot of hate. The past a couple of weeks I've done. Ron Rivera clock management at the end. I thought it was gonna be shades of the Titans game, but they learned from their mistake. Scott Turner quarterback sneak, just everything fell into play, and we are in for it. It was a good call.
Yeah, Sam. I'm probably butchering the name, but Evan is right. It was a good call. So shouts out to Evan.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, bro, I don't know, man. It's just something about Heineke, man. I'm not gonna I'm gonna be honest. Like, I think you guys deserve my honesty. Like, I'm not like the biggest like supporter of Heineke. I think he makes a lot of mistakes, and like he's not perfect, far from perfect. His size, you can't do anything about that other than build, get some muscle. But he's done that in previous off seasons. But there's only so much that can help you, and like he has a lot of faults. But it's like, I don't know. It's just like this energy. It's just this energy.
The heart. Huge. A leader. Huge.
And you combine that with Terry's energy the last couple of weeks.
Come on.
You got us rolling. We got the Vikings next week. And I'm not okay. I don't.
That's how
this might come back to bite me.
Now,
but I'm not that.
Nobody's going to give us a chance next week.
I know.
Nobody gave us a chance against the Packers, though. So let's go out and shock the world.
It kind of reminds me of last year on that 4-game winning streak. Then we played Dallas at home, playing Minnesota at home. Obviously, didn't turn out great, but it's just some things just never change, man.
Yeah, and also I forgot who mentioned this, but I think it was Trev from Rep the District, Trev Stores. He mentioned on Twitter. This was like I think back when we were 1-4. He was like, and I think there are other people too, but him specifically, I remember on Twitter saying, Ron Rivera always goes on these like mid-season type of runs, right? Mm-hmm. That gets his team back to 500 or slightly over 500. And at that point, I think all of us were like, we're 1-4. I don't know. But I mean, he was spot on. We're back to 4-4. We're back to being definitely a relevant team right now in the NFL, which is nice. And I'm not saying we're great. I'm not saying we're spectacular. We have some good things on our team. The defense has been playing very good the last couple of weeks.
Very.
Seems like Terry McLaurin has turned it on as well the last couple of weeks. It seems like Curtis Samuel. I mean, we got a lot of guys getting involved on offense. Offensive line, I get it. I think we've been improving, right? We're only giving up 2 sacks, right? But like the pressures, I just think
a lot today.
Yeah, especially on a couple of 4th downs or 3rd downs on that last drive, they were blitzing. And shout out to offense, shout out again to Taylor.
Special teams, Joey Stein made his case, and Tressway had this one beautiful punt. Yeah, that's my friend. Tressway had this one beautiful punt, and just everything was clicking, and overall, it just led to a W.
I'm not gonna lie though, I did kind of clench up on that extra point.
Oh my God!
Max, thank you. Talk about it.
Like, bro,
talk about
our game would have went like how the Panthers Falcons game.
Oh my God!
Oh, what happened? What happened?
DJ Moore took his helmet off. He's had a touchdown.
No.
15 yards back, they missed the extra point.
No.
And Carolina ended up losing because they missed another field goal in overtime.
Yeah, it was so bad.
No.
Yeah,
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Obviously it doesn't really mean too much, but when I always get nervous when our players like take off their helmet. Montez Sweat took off his helmet like after a play. And I'm not gonna lie, Terry also took off his helmet after that big, he deserved, I don't know. That was one of the best plays I've seen in a long time from this team. Oh my gosh. Like I even think that was better than the catch that he had on the sidelines against the Chargers. Like I think that's probably
it's Stephon Gilmore.
That and just the 1 yard, it's just all of it. It's also go ahead, Bill.
It's just that meme. Screw it. Terry's down there somewhere.
Terry down
Max, that was literally
that.
that.
Two
Oh
weeks
my
in a row.
gosh.
Terry's down there somewhere, man.
Yeah. I mean, Phil. I mean, I don't disagree with anything you're saying here. But Terry, man, I saw on Madden. Sometimes I just like occasionally check up on the Madden player ratings for like random. It's not like I'm playing Madden or anything. I just like looking at it just to see how the national folks tend to see our players. And Terry McLaurin has always been given his due by Madden, I feel like. But like last week I saw him go up to 93, and that was like top 7 in the NFL. After this week, I might go up to 94 or something, 95. Or maybe even higher. Yeah.
99, low key, but
I mean, yeah. It's ridiculous, bro. This means I cannot tell like my expression, bro.
Yeah,
I literally gasped. I was like, no, I wish I did, but oh
I was
my gosh,
running on my roommate. He had a knife on him.
I saw that. Yeah, bro. That's tough. That was, I'm telling you, that was one of the greatest plays I've seen from this team in a long, long time. He is emerging as a top 5 receiver. I won't lie. I did say in our group chat, again, we're all men here. We're going to admit when we're wrong, or admit when, like, you know, we've said some things that maybe we want to take back. I did say, like, Terry McLaurin, I wish, sort of along the lines of, like, I wish, you know, we would see more out of him. Like, you know, I don't think we're seeing enough out of him. That was back when, like, you know, he wasn't averaging too much yardage, like, wasn't scoring that many times. And I feel like since that moment, like, even in that game, right after I made that text, I think he had a big play after that. And, like, since that moment, he's just really turning on. And shout out to Terry. I think Abdullah is probably going to wear his Terry McLaurin jersey tomorrow. I'm wearing my Terry McLaurin jersey tomorrow. Loud and proud. And Evan, I know he's wearing his Commanders gear always. And I am just excited, bro. I'm just excited. We're 4-4. We're back to 500. And what a win. What a win. Yeah. But the last thing I want to talk to you guys about, top 3 after a cut. The last thing I want to talk to you guys about is, let's see. So we got through pretty much the offense. We got through the defense. Oh, I do want to shout out Kendall Fuller on that last defensive drive. Smartly angled his body so that his back was towards the sideline, so he could push the guy in down. Exactly. Shout out our defensive backs.
Another one, man. He's quietly had a couple good games.
Yeah, since William Jackson has, you know, let's face it, he's been benched.
St. Juice, he's always loud when he get beat, but we don't ever say nothing when he make a good play. St. Juice been putting together a lot of good plays.
No, I mean, he put up a lot of good plays last year too before his string of concussions and stuff. But it's just like this year he's turning on, and I think he's gonna be a really good cornerback for us. Kendall Fuller, I mean, I even think he's turning on. I will say this, Wild Goose, what in the what were you thinking on that interference or holding play?
I guess you could say
this man's held his arm, bro, and fell to the ground, bro. Come on. It acted like that wasn't going to be called. Like, come on, man. It was I mean, I'm not going to say it was completely unnecessary because I feel like the Colts receiver would have got his hand on the ball, but like at that, I don't know. It's kind of a tough thing, but like, yeah, just his reaction afterwards was like, I mean, that was clearly a penalty, but yeah, what I wanted to talk to you about. Okay, Evan mentioned Joey Sly and being a little nervous about that extra point. I was also nervous, just because Joey Sly has missed some kicks this season. He hasn't been super consistent, but shouts out to him. He made that extra point. I'm still a little worried about our
1-for-1 on field goals, and he made the extra, and 2-for-2 on extra points.
Yep. But I do want to talk about this matchup coming up on Sunday against the Vikings. The Vikings are what, 7-1?
7-1.
They won today. Yep. 7-1. Got our old pal Kirk Cousins, the guy that Abdullah has been wanting back, and I don't. But yeah, Kirk Cousins, Dalvin Cook. Want to talk about him? This man's carried the Vikings to win today.
Jay Jettas still
receiver. I mean,
Kevin O'Connell used to be in Washington
too. Yep, head coach. What are your guys' thoughts on the upcoming matchup? Let's start with Evan on this.
Nobody gonna give us a chance. Nobody gave us a chance against the Packers. Everybody thought we was done at 1-4. I say all that talk that the Commanders are gonna get bulletin board material, and the defense has been playing really well ever since the Dallas game. Really, the defense has been playing really well. So I feel like if the defense gives us a chance, and I really feel like they will, we just got to make Kirk Cousins turn into Kirk Cousins, and we got it.
Well said. Do it.
Dude, anything can happen with the legend of Taylor Heineke. No, in all seriousness, guys, like, this is momentum, and we're at home. Hopefully, maybe we'll see some fans there. Get loud. It's Kirk Cousins.
I think we definitely will. Like, I think the fans will.
Are we wearing the black
up.
jerseys too? Oh no, we did that against.
I think it's the black jerseys.
It's about.
We're wearing the black
That's tough. That's tough. That is tough.
Man. I love it.
Yeah.
Just go out and ball out, man. No, everyone is hating. You know, even sometimes our own fans like me, but no one has us winning. So just go out there and ball out.
Because notice how this week they're gonna say the Colts wasn't that good, like they weren't 3-3.
You know that's happening. They're
gonna say the Colts weren't that good, like they weren't 3-3, bro.
Dude, their linebacker core, Franklin was leading in tackle.
Oh my gosh.
Darius Leonard is back. The other dude, I don't even know what. It's just their defense is insane, dude.
Their defense is really good. Stephon Gilmore. I mean, I get it. Terry McLaurin had 13 yards, 6 catches. But, like, come on. Stephon Gilmore is a very good cornerback. I still remember that Broncos-Colts game because I was watching it for fantasy purposes. And Gilmore was locked down. So, he's still a very good cornerback in this league. Terry McLaurin, man, is just special. He's special. Okay, so in terms of the Vikings matchup, I'll also say this. I think we have a chance regardless of this specific circumstance. But if Chase Young comes back, for as much as I criticize him, 1.5 sacks through 9 games last season. If he comes back, I think our chances are even higher of us potentially pulling on an upset victory against the Vikings. You guys know how I feel about Kirk. You know how I feel about Kirk. I don't care about the stats that he puts up.
If we win next
game, he's about to go off.
That's post game reaction.
You know, Evan,
channel, bro.
My brother,
Me
you know.
and Dottie are going to let the takes fly.
Yes.
We gonna let
if it's Kirk throwing a pick at the
takes fly, bro.
But I'm not gonna lie, you know, he's had a very good season this year. I mean, there's a reason why the Vikings are 7-1. Dalvin Cook's a big reason. Jettas is a big reason. The defense is a big reason, but Kirk Cousins has been pretty good. We gotta make sure we're locked down in coverage. We gotta bring our A game on Sunday. I like our chances. Wild Goose. You know, you were pretty good last week and okay this week, but like, you know, you can't have that stupid penalty like you had today.
Hopefully Jahan's back too. That'd be nice.
Good, solid MF point. Yes. If Jahan Dotson is back, that's going to be a big boost to our offense as well. He's been out the last couple of weeks with the injury. He did re-aggravate it, I think, last week in practice. But yeah, that would be really good. For Taylor to have Curtis, Jahan, Terry, Logan's there. Antonio Gibson as a pass catcher right now is top notch. He's probably one of the best pass catching backs right now, if we're going to be honest, just the way he's played the last couple of weeks. I also like these kind of games too, because it's like nobody expects us to win. It's not like this game where I'm not gonna lie, I expected us to win. I didn't even bring my pregame predictions to the live stream or the channel, but I thought we were gonna win this game. So of course that gives you more stress and more, you know, worry as the game goes along and stuff, especially in a close one. But a lot of us, you know, it's gonna be tight. It's 7-1 Vikings coming at FedEx Field. Kirk Cousins, Captain Kirk, the guy I've never been high on, although he's had us all season this year. We shall see. Go ahead, bro.
Okay. So I usually have notes like every week, like, you know, just like in-game notes. But screw the notes. This is what I don't know if you guys see it. This is what
see right there.
Hey,
everything.
Hey, I got a present for Indy. Trick or treat.
Flip it,
Evan. You gotta flip it. It's the camera.
You gotta flip it. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. You got it. No, you got it. You hold it up again. Yep, just like that.
Trick or treat.
Yes, sir.
Trick or treat.
Taylor Heineke is insane. Terry McLaurin is him. Washington Commanders.
It's even more.
It's even more him. What else can you ask for? Life is good.
Yes, sir. And we're saying this despite our division being stacked right now. But NFC Beast, bro. NFC Beast. All that chirping. NFC Beast. Oh, we're such a bad division.
Best division in football.
Best division in football.
In this division right now that has a losing record. And they said we were sorry.
Crazy. That is
And they
crazy.
said we was sorry.
Not only
we would be number
yeah.
one in the NFC South right now. That's just or the Falcons, but
I think it's only right. Let's be honest. I think it's only right that we're finally in a stacked division, just because we've had years where we've been top of division and it's been bad. So I feel like it balanced itself out. But like, yeah, I don't know, Roger. I also, if he plays on Sunday, I'm not expecting him to get. And I even think Coach Rivera said he's going to be limited in terms of his snaps. Like it's going to be, not, the Chase Young 85% of snaps type of thing that we saw last season. But even a little bit of Chase Young would be nice to see on Sunday. But regardless, let's go out there, shock the world on Sunday as well. Beat up on our old boy Kirk Cousins, the guy that Abdullah still inexplicably has so much love for. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching.
For this guy, though.
There you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the DMVSportsZone channel. We like to post fire content like this as much as possible. Also, go follow our Twitter page at DMVSportsZone, Instagram page, all lowercase DMVSportsZone, and our TikTok at DMVSportsZone as well. Sorry for just being in and out the last couple of weeks, guys, but man,
thank you for your support, guys. We love it.
We're 4-4. We're 4-4. Let's ride. Commanders Nation.
That's right.
Nah. Even better though. Who are we, Evan? Who are we, Evan?
Commanders.
There we go. Let's go. Man. 4-4. Shouts out to everybody.